La, 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 la. No, we're not singing again. No. Okay, game 4. We're still here. Yes, not going home yet. We've got 1 more hour of roller derby action to finish up the day. Game 4 is Sheffield Steel against Auld Rekkie B. So Sheffield Steel co-hosting today's quadruple header with the Inhuman League. Auld Rekkie coming all the way down the A1 from Edinburgh, Scotland, so quite a trek for them today, so they're going to want to make an impact for this one. We will take you through our rosters. I was going to try and squish it in before the first jam, but I don't think that's going to happen, so we are jam on. Our first jam is on track for SSRD.
You've got Artemis.
It's Artemis, that's right. Artemis from SSRD, who is your lead jammer for the first jam of this game. And you'll have to give us a second while we get to grips with these players and skaters and work out their positions. But
you've got Circuit Breaker, the jammer for Auld Rekkie at the moment.
Excellent.
Just coming out the front now.
Putting a big J next to their name. So Artemis running the jam longer. Both skaters out, made their initial pass. Petra is the last line of defense for Circuit Breaker. 4 points apiece. Giganto giving very clear instructions. Ooh. Ooh.
I love it when a bench has really clear instructions.
That couldn't be clearer. So Circuit Breaker not able to get any points on that second pass. Sheffield Steel just nicked the single point on that second pass, so it's 5 playing 4. Oh, shall we do a quick roster? Let's do a roster, go, go, go.
So for SSRD, we have 0-3 Wints, 1-1-1-1-1. Is that enough ones? Gempire State. Artemis, 12, 19, Just Dan, 203 Kirk, 22 Iron Mermaiden, 33 Betty, 413 Gemma, 5 Petra, 6 Lunatrix, 64 Kimber Scout, 713 Rosenplatz, 80 Wildcat, and 96 Petra Ida.
And I will take you through the Auld Rekkie roster just when we get another natural break in the gameplay, but we are on for Jam 2. It is Wince jamming for Sheffield Steel.
And Teapot Rebellion.
And Wince is out, your second lead in a row for Sheffield Steel. With fresh air between each of the jammers. Wince coming in on that second, lovely. Taking instructions from the shadow bench. I understand that Wince is a former junior skater.
Wasn't aware.
Yeah, a former GB junior skater, I understand. So has only aged up over the COVID period, so it is the most emphatic call-off. And the skills were very clearly on show for all of us right there. So Wince with the points and call. 8 points on the board for Wince Pies. It used to be Wince Pies, it's now Wince. So 13 playing 4. And it is Gempire State on the jam line for the first jam for them. For Sheffield Steel.
And Pandemonium for Auld Rekkie. And Gempire is out as lead.
And Pandemonium is your jammer for Auld Rekkie, coming out of the pack, having made their initial pass.
And Gempire's out the front again, scoring the full 4 points.
And it is a power jam to Sheffield Steel. Pandemonium making their way to the penalty box. Gempire is right the way through. With a pack deficit, the offense coming in hard.
Straight through the middle.
What? And that's how it's done. Petra getting called on a direction penalty, but the power jam is still on. Hustle, really good hustle work there from Empire State is through. The power jam has now ended. And Pandemonium is back on track. No, I thought it was the jammer out. Goodness.
She's through. Whew. She's got 4 points and she's going round again.
Impressive work there from Empire State and the Sheffield Steel Wolves offering all the offense on those power jams. A 17-point pass and a 17-point jam for Empire State. 4 points on the board for the Auld Rekkie Bees. So 30 points playing 8 going into jam 4.
And we've got Artemis taking the star again for SSRD, facing Stella, their first jam of this game.
Ooh, Artemis with some real high level terms of gameplay, knowing when and who to cut in front of when they came out of play with them at the same time. Both jammers hitting those walls, my goodness me. Stella took a heavy hit into that wall. The medics, Colin and Michelle, are just going to go take a quick look. So massive thanks to Colin and Michelle from Events Medical Sotney to look after all of our skaters. And we'll just send our love over to Auld Rekkie there and just make sure that Stella's all right. The game will continue. So we've had a bit of a break there, but we have on track for the second time is Wince from Sheffield Steel.
And who Max from Auld Rekkie. So it looks like Auld Rekkie have got an entire team of jammers.
It's nice. It's a nice position to be in. So Wince is straight out of the pack and through. Oh, hello, whipping the crowd up a little bit. I do love that. Love a little bit of crowd interaction.
And a
Wince is enjoying this floor very much indeed. Thank you very much. Max still making their initial pass. Some lovely offense coming in there from 275. That's Blacksmith. Lovely work there from Wince. Lifesaver as the last line of defense for the Auld Rekkie Bees. And we've had a successful star pass. And it's Blacksmith who is now our jammer for Auld Rekkie. It's not a star pass. Or it is a star pass? It's not a star pass.
It's not a star pass.
No.
She's going to the box as the pivot.
Rewind that, you heard nothing. Nothing happened. We are back with Max as our jammer. So we're going to take a timeout. Auld Rekkie calling a timeout Probably a good time to go through their roster then, really, huh? So let's do that now. So on track today, playing in green, the Auld Rekkie Bees to my immediate right. We have 000 Vita... oh my God, I've gone on the first one. Dieter Von Cheese, good name. 1-0 Lifesaver, 2-2 Raska, 2-4 Teapot Rebellion, 2-6 Pandemonium, 2-7-5 Blacksmith, 3-3 Feral, 5 is Pendulum, 5-0-1 is Max, 5-5 the Lesser Weevil. I like that. There's a story behind that name. I'm sure of it, and I'm going to find out what it is. 6-7 is Circuit Breaker, 7-3 is Maul, 8-3-1 is Kilja, and 88 is Stella. That is your lineup for the Auld Rekkie Bees. And interestingly, we're on Jam 5, and Auld Rekkie Bees have already fielded 5 different jammers for those jams. Don't see that very much, so it's interesting to see how that plays out in the course of the game, if we see those same 5 over and over, or if everyone gets a turn. Who knows? So the time over is ended. We have a blocker apiece in the penalty box, or not. Or not. So just one blocker in the box from Sheffield Steel. So it is a 4-3 pack advantage to Auld Rekkie. And it is 67 Circuit Breaker who is jamming for Auld Rekkie. And who are they against, Crash?
They are against Gempire State.
Oh
and
my goodness.
out for Circuit Breaker.
Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful work there from Circuit Breaker. The smallest of space on that inside line, just found the crack in the seam, and away they went.
Yeah.
So lead jammer and scoring points and calling off the jam, 4-0. Lovely work there from Circuit Breaker. And maybe slightly disrupting the momentum of the Sheffield Steel team a little bit. It was all going Sheffield's way.
And next up to jam for Auld Rekkie, we've got Teapot Rebellion, which I think might be my favourite skate name on the track at the moment.
Yeah, there was the Teapot China person we had in game 2. Who was that? Hang on, I'm looking. We have Mabel in a China shop. That was it. Yeah. So there's Teapot Rebellion and Mabel in a China shop. There's a caffeine theme going on, right? Anyway, I'm sorry, we digress. We have Artemis on the track as your lead jammer. And then Teapot Rebellion from Auld Rekkie. Oh, lovely edge work there from the Rebellion of Teapots.
And that's Artemis through to score the full 4 points and to do it all again.
Very much enjoying these side surf toe stop slides that Teapot Rebellion's got working for them on the outside line. Pack is racing. Artemis is racing to catch said pack and then calls off that jam. Maybe snuck a couple of points there on the end. Oh, no. Just the one. Just the 1 point. But they all count. An empty penalty box, Wince Pies, Pandemonium, and a very cloggy pack on that jam line. Beautiful. Wince using the inside and the outside lines. And what we used to call in my first days of skating a Pegasus, where you're using other blockers back to bounce off. But Wince still not through. Auld Rekkie doing a great job of holding back Wince, and it's actually sneaking out of the pack is number 26, Pandemonium, as your lead jammer. Wince still to make their initial pass. Points on for Auld Rekkie B.
Beautiful little hop out on the outside there.
Oh, good. Everyone just freezes. Are we all right? Is everyone okay? We're good? We're good. I think Wince just saved some beautiful little toe-stop sliding, twirly, shizzle stuff just along that straightaway, just for your viewing pleasure on the front row there in the stalls.
Oh, and we're timed out to Sheffield Steel.
So did you check your raffle tickets? Did anyone win anything? You got some gin? Mint. Anyone else? Just so I know who to mug in the car park on the way home, because I got nothing.
Oh, someone's holding up a bag over
Nothing.
there.
Oh, who got the run and fly merch? That's the people I'm targeting. So if you've got that, I suggest you go before the last whistle, because I'm after you. Do we have any cakes or anything left to sell or distribute, or are we all good for cakes and things? Have they all gone? There is still a merch stall downstairs if you happen to have any money left. Whoop, that means we're ready to go. So Empire State skating as jammer for Sheffield Steel.
And I think it's Stella.
Stella back.
Yeah.
We've got Stella back. Stella's got a groove back. That's a film or something, I think. I'm showing me age. Stella versus Wildcat. I do not enjoy being stuck behind Wildcat. I've not had my best moments stuck behind Wildcat, I'll be honest. Lovely, lovely person, but just an absolute pain in the neck to get round.
And Empire State is straight through the middle, picking up 4 points.
Empire not having that problem. Thankfully, Wildcat is on Empire's team, so it doesn't have to worry about passing. And it's Petra and 4-1. That's Gemma. Petra and Gemma as a flat 2-wall, still holding onto the second straight with the offense coming in. Woo-hoo-hoo! That was Blacksmith. Stella is giving this everything. And that's a full lap now that the Sheffield Steel wall has held on to Stella. Lovely recycle there from Lifesaver. Empire throwing the shoulders in.
And calling it off.
Calling off the jam. $11-point jam there for Empire State, having quite the game today. Well done, Empire. Haven't had any new jammers for a little while, so I think we're good with the jammers we've got. That's Artemis dancing up to. Oh God!
I can do that.
I cannot wait to get to training tomorrow. I literally cannot wait, because I'm going to practice that. Christy, Martha, they're paying attention. They're really not. I'm practicing that tomorrow. That was beautiful. And Artemis again with the slide. Beautiful work. Max coming through on that initial pass.
And Artemis spinning round that final blocker for her second scoring pass?
No, maybe.
Maybe?
Yes. First
scoring pass.
One in the bin from each team, so it's going to be 3 blockers playing 3 for this next jam. We're about halfway through this first half already. A bit of a score check. 70 points to Sheffield Steel, 14 to the Auld Rekkie reserves. Oh, yay! I was waiting for a new jammer, and look who it is. This is my favourite. I mean, I'm not supposed to have favourites, but Petra's kind of my favourite. Petra's voice is just about the most beautiful thing you've ever heard in your life, right? Concentrate! You've got a job to do.
And just the 2.
So it's circuit breaker, and it's Petra.
Out first.
Yay, my favourite. Petra out as lead jammer. But circuit breaker, if we've learnt nothing this game, circuit breaker has a turn of pace with a 2-wall to beat.
And there's Petra out, scoring points. Circuit breaker trying the inside.
Tell you what, these walls, I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Sheffield Steel are called Sheffield Steel for a reason. These walls are solid. Lovely dink on the outside there. And it's Circuit Breaker who's out. But Petra gets those final 4 points and calls off the jam. There's an official review being called. It's just a zebra chat. They do like to chat, these zebras. So the little bit of an official chit-chat was to determine a little incident at the very end of that jam. Petra, the jammer from Sheffield Steel, was assessed on a penalty right at the very, very end of that jam. So it is a power start to Auld Rekkie, and it's Teapot Rebellion with the star.
But Sheffield Steel are not going to let her through easy.
Oh no. The offense is coming in, but sometimes it looks like the offense kind of it just feels like more blockers to pass, right? It doesn't feel like it's helpful. It's a weird one where you want to be good.
And we have a lead jammer, we have Teapot Rebellion.
But Sheffield Steel killed that power jam for 25 seconds of that power jam, so pretty good going. Petra's through on their initial pass, straight out of the penalty box.
And also knocking Teapot Rebellion off, so she has to go back.
Oh, sneaky points. Yeah, 1 point each of the sneaky ones on the last pass there before calling off the jam. So 75 playing 15. I mean, I'm not a fan of odd numbers, but that does feel weirdly comfortable. Don't know why. So we have Wince and Pandemonium. Oh, wow, that was a fabulous catch. I need to find out who that skater is. Their shirt's not helping. I'm going to find out who that was. It's that skater there. Who are they? Who are you? It's 3 digits, that's all I know.
I think it might be 000.
Ah, is it Dieter von Cheese? Dieter von Cheese and Wince, that was quite something. That was a chest catch, and it was the Lily Gaskell special, catching on the chest and then slamming him to the floor. I was like, yes, boom, exactly, just like that.
It's so great to watch, but so awful when it happens to you.
It's horrendous. Do not recommend. Good to dish it out, not so great to get it yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So we are a block of deficit to Auld Rekkie. Auld Rekkie, it feels nice to say out loud, doesn't it? Gempire State, 100% lead so far in this game. Oh, that was Raska putting themselves right in harm's way. And Gempire just absorbed the hit, took the points, and called off the jam. Beautiful. That was an interesting whistle.
Oh, it looks like Auld Rekkie are looking for an official review.
Oh, okay.
Something.
Oh, do you want to go in? Oh, that means I have to go in. Right, I'm going in. Better with. Right, okay. think I could do this one. Okay, so Auld Rekkie have called for a penalty to be assessed on 111 for a back block taking place right on that pivot line at the very beginning of the jam. And the refs have had a bit of a chat. Nothing was seen. They lose their official review. It's not retained. So they get another one in the second half, though, so it's okay. Don't worry. It's fine. Right. Phew, that was okay. It's when they get really technical, and I'm like, oh, no. My brain can't cope. But that one was okay. Right, we're back to the action. 12 minutes left of this first half. 83 points playing 19. Who have we got on track, Crash?
We have got Artemis in orange and Max in greeny blue for Auld Rekkie. Are we green, are we blue?
Green, absolutely green. Can we just talk about Petra's offense for Artemis off that line there? Oh my God.
I missed it. I was too busy thinking about colours.
Dreamy. It was absolutely dreamy. So Lifesaver taking a sit in the penalty box. So a blocker deficit, but it's a star stash, and then one day I will think of the right word for a star put on again. I have no word. What do you call it? See? There isn't a word. Can anyone help? What do you call it? So you take your star off, you do a star stash, but then you put it back on again. What can you, Dubs, what do you call that? That's not what I was looking for. I want to start put her on again, but I need a better word than put her on again. I'll think of something. I'll keep thinking. Something will come. But anyway, that happened.
Oh, have we had this jammer before?
We have the circuit breaker. This is the one that's super fast. Oh my goodness.
This is another one that's got a different name on their shirt.
Yes.
Just to confuse me.
They do that, don't they? So they were giving Rosensplats and Peroxida quite the tough time there. It is your lead jammer for Auld Rekkie. And again,
some lovely offense to get them through on the inside.
That was Betty taking the hit from circuit breaker. Woo-hoo-hoo! That was like a double apex jump. Yeah, make sure those knee pads are in the right places.
Oh, I think we might have another official review.
An official review. Here we go again. This best be an easy one. Okay, so Sheffield Steel are calling for a penalty on green 1-0. You might have seen that little epic apex jump that Wince did, and there was like a jump and then a second jump. So Sheffield are asking for a low block to be assessed on that apex jump. Sorry. So the official review is not retained. The jammer initiated the contact. So that's the end of that. So everyone's lost their official reviews, but they all get a new one in the second half, so it's fine. So we have Teapot and Gempire State. Oh, that was read beautifully by number 33. That's Ferrell. Red Gempire's attempt on that inside line.
And it's Teapot out first, followed close behind by Gempire.
My goodness, chasing them down, chasing them down. Crikey. 1 point for Sheffield and no points for Auld Rekkie on that one. Very, very close, very close.
And up next, we've got Pandemonium versus Artemis.
Woo.
I think we've seen this combination a few times.
I think we have. These two are on a heavy jammer rotation today. Ooh, a switcheroo in the wall positions. Love a bit of that as well. Goodness me, right. I just need to, do you know what I might do? I might put this microphone down and just start filming. Just film that inside line on that jam line. It's just stunning.
There's just some amazing toe-stop work going on.
Crazy good. Crazy good. So Artemis is your lead jammer on their scoring pass. And Pandemonium, yeah, it's Pandemonium. Yeah, Pandemonium on their initial pass still. The wall moving literally about 30 foot from the beginning of this jam.
Sheffield
But it is getting pressed.
Oh,
come on, there we are. Pandemonium out. Lovely work, Pandemonium.
so that'll be one blocker each in the box for the next jam.
This is what I look out for now. Ooh. This is what I look out for now. When it's 3-on-3, how are Walls going to adapt? What are they going to do? I don't know. What are they going to do, Crash? Oh.
I don't think I like the look of either of them. Like,
I'm not fancying it myself.
no,
It's much safer to sit here, isn't it?
it is.
You would know. You've just played the last game.
Yeah.
Goodness. Wince is out and is your lead jammer. And Stella is caught in a hard, difficult place.
Wince is off for a penalty. So in fact, we have a power jam. And another Sheffield.
Oh, hang on. What's going on here then? So we've got a double jammer penalty. So because Wince is sat down, as soon as Stella sits down, Wince stands up. And Stella only has to stay in the penalty box for the same amount of time as Wince has. So it's all evens. It's all fair to everyone.
It does mean that the jam's going to go for 2 minutes.
This is a 2-minute one. So Wince has been working on that cardio, I hope. Stella, I hope you've been working on that cardio because you're going to need it. Woo! Lovely work.
A little bit of jammer on jammer action.
Wince with a bit of offense on Stella just to slow things down, get control back. Finding that space on the inside line, beautiful at 4 points. But Stella has got all the intensity, looking for some offense to get them. Oh, sneaking through that inside wall with one to beat.
Straight into the chest of 4.
Gemma. Gemma doesn't need a fancy name, it's just Gemma. 4 more points on the board. Stella still stuck. Working super hard. That's Petra and Peroxida. I think that sounds better, doesn't it?
Auld Rekkie now do have the full 4 blockers back on track.
Recycle back from Lifesaver. Lovely work. Big jam there for Wince. 14-point jam for them. So their score, they broke the century and I didn't even realise. 114 to Sheffield Steel and 26 to Auld Rekkie Bees. So we're down to the last 5 minutes of this half. We've got this wall kind of set up and then reset up going on again. So it's Maps and Gempire State. Empire State is a reasonably recent transfer, not that recent, but reasonably recent transfer skater from Mansfield. Special place in my heart for Mansfield.
Gotta love Mansfield.
It seems to have been settling in quite nicely though, right? Lovely hit back there from the Lesser Weevil. Love that name. Did anyone catch what Gigantor was saying? I don't think they quite heard it in the car park. Goodness. We should, everyone, all together. That's what it kind of sounds like, doesn't it, after a while? So that was 2 points for Empire State and 4 points there for Auld Rekkie. Artemis
again.
Circuit Breaker. Do love Circuit Breaker. I wonder if they're an electrician. That would be good. I will ask.
Either way, they are the jammer.
They certainly are, but look who's right hot on the heels, Artemis. Everyone back on track.
On the inside there.
Oh, that was a lovely shoulder shuffle. And somehow Artemis comes out of that first. How did that happen?
Magic.
Beautiful. Circuit Breaker running the jam, but Artemis and Circuit Breaker hitting it at the same time. Oh my God, what's going to happen?
Oh, this time it is Circuit Breaker first. Maybe they're just taking it in turns.
Who knows? This is like 1980s roller derby in the USA, isn't it? Where they just tear around the track as fast as possible. Circuit Breaker wanted to just sneak a point in there.
No,
look at that.
Not just 1 point.
Not just
3.
one. That was an 8-11 advantage to Auld Rekkie. That's very cool. Big fan of that jam. It's tea time with Teapot Rebellion and Wince. It's like a beverage and then a snack for afterwards, right? To go with Wince pies and Teapot. Oh, proper sticky.
Is Teapot yet? Teapot is off.
And it's a power jam too. Sheffield Steel, Teapot Rebellion getting pulled on a cut. Petra from Sheffield Steel, the pivot standing in the box, so we're a blocker down, but a power jam up for Sheffield Steel. But look at, last line of defense there was number 5 from Auld Rekkie. I'm looking, that's Pendulum. Oh, Wince, you're killing me with these moves. Beautiful.
Just picking them off one by one.
Just slice and go and angles and love it. I love it. And again,
and
Teapot Rebellion
through.
Lovely. Teapot Rebellion out of the pack, out of the penalty box. Oh!
Lovely dip there on the outside.
Do you know, we're really lucky to sit here sometimes. You kind of get the best view of the house, and that was pretty cool. I hope that comes out in the footage. That was so cool. I'm just fangirling now. I'm just like, oh, it's just so good. It's just so good.
But then I always sit here going, oh, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that.
Yeah, and then we're going to go training and try and do it and not. I'm going to do my very best. Positive mental attitude. Right, 26. Well, I know 26, that's Pandemonium, and I know Empire State as well.
Oh, just knocked off there by number 33.
Ferrell recycling back like an absolute master. Beautiful. But Empire is able to swerve and is through and out. But Pandemonium is back and already scoring points. And there's a blocker down, but it doesn't matter. They're just like, yep, go in. And the Sheffield Steel wall, is so good it hurts.
Oh, some lovely offense there, getting Pandemonium out to score the full 4 points. Gempire one-on-one out the front and swerves past.
Oh, lovely work on that outside line. Beautiful pandemonium. Oh, is that half-time?
It is.
Lovely. There we are. Hey!
I'm back. Oh, that's loud.
Crikey.
Oh, that was loud.
Someone turned Phil down.
Yeah, someone. Oh.
I know there's a lot of dials over there. All right, welcome to the second half of the last game of this marathon quadruple header.
And straight away we have a lead jammer.
Whoop, whoop.
I don't know who's played, so give me a minute. There we go. So Auld Rekkie.
I might just add, I've just been to the cafeteria and recruited some people to come and watch the second half. So I've been on a bit of a recruitment also. There's some new people in the audience, so I might explain a few bits and pieces just so they know what's going on. So on track today, we have in orange, Sheffield Steel Roller Derby. This is their home venue and they're co-hosting the event today. In green, we have skating is Auld Rekkie. That's from Edinburgh, Scotland. Currently, they are in lead jammer status, so be looking for the people with the helmets, with the stars on the helmet covers. They're the point scorers. Beautifully exampled by Circuit Breaker from Auld Rekkie. Lead jammer, points on the board.
Taking that inside line like it was no one's business.
Easy peasy. And I warn you all, I've had coffee and sugar at half-time, so that's your fair warning.
I've had caffeine and sugar as well.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I might do another few laps of the shops.
It's 2019 was the last time we got to do this.
It was.
Back from COVID, nothing will stop Psycho Fight, and nothing stops Wince on that inside and then the outside line. A little bit of decoy offense coming in from Petra. Wince loves an apex jump. Are we going to get one? I bet we do in this second half. Guarantee it.
Oh, that's a risky guarantee.
I know. I'm not betting anything on it, though. And Ferrell, again, with that beautiful recycle back, has done that several times to Wince in this game. Oh, and again, beautiful Ferrell. Maybe that should be their real name. Beautiful Ferrell. Wince taking a spill on the inside line, and it's lifesaver with that recycle back. Teapot Rebellion with Lunatrick as the last line of defense, but is through with a bit of a star stash and that star thing that I can't think of the name of. So the jam is called. 6 points to Sheffield Steel, and for Wince, initial pass wasn't completed by Teapot, so it is 6-0 on that one. The score running currently 149 to Sheffield Steel, 57 to the Auld Rekkie.
And we now have Gempire State on the track for Sheffield and numbers. Pandemonium on track for Auld Rekkie, and Pandemonium has lead.
Woo!
Come on, enthusiasm, people, enthusiasm! There we go. When they get lead, make some noise. Otherwise, I'll have to come out there and shout at you.
That was a 3-0 to Auld Rekkie. Lead jam. I'm sorry, I've got a mouthful of Skittles.
You finish eating, I'll talk.
Hazard,
I'll talk.
Phil does this one.
So here we are, we have Artemis up for Sheffield and Circuit Breaker up for Auld Rekkie. Apparently Circuit Breaker is proper fast. And Artemis is also proper. We've got two very fast jammers, and they can certainly, oh, look at that. Some sneaky footwork. And we get Circuit Breaker all the way through, and Artemis gets recycled to the back.
Told you.
You're right, yes. Oh, some fast, big hits here. Trying to find that outside line.
I nearly talked to my coffee cup then. Nope.
And that is the jam called. Points on the board for Auld Rekkie.
Auld Rekkie are on the comeback trail in this second half. Points in every jam so far. 64 to 149. That's still quite the deficit to pull back, but I mean,
it's still anyone's game.
Yeah, you know Auld Rekkie, they do not give up. So we have a blocker standing in the penalty box from Auld Rekkie, so it is a pack advantage to Sheffield Steel. It's Wince on track, with Kirk right there offering assistance as a battering ram, and guidance through just about does it, but it's actually Kirk that ends up tripping Wince up. It happens. With 1 to beat, Wince is out and he's your new jammer. Don't worry. Teapot Rebellion with one of those star stash situations. Coming through, made their initial pass, all looking good. Wince was like, I want the last 4. I'm having the last 4 points. Thank you very much.
That is good strategy, making sure that the Auld Rekkie didn't get any points up on the board, and that's what you want to see. You want to see a hit it and quit it jam, get some points. Oh, we have an official review by the looks of it.
No, hang on. No, it's a, yeah. Oh.
An official, you go find out. I'll go and entertain the crowd.
All right, okay. I'm having Skittles though.
Have you missed me? Hello, everyone. We're having a good time today. So look at all these people. Look at this venue is fantastic. So I want to say a big thank you to the Sheffield teams for putting this event on in such a fantastic venue. Obviously, massive thank you to all of the officials. Massive thank you to everyone being here, all of you lot. Massive thank you to the medics keeping us safe. Medics, give us a wave, medics, give us a wave. Colin, give us a wave. There we go. But yeah, big thank you to everyone. Obviously, massive thank you for everyone coming out. Massive thank you for all the teams, because end of the day, we couldn't do this without this lot wanting to do it. Otherwise, it'd just be a fight on track. I mean, it is a fight on track, really. I mean, we hit each other a lot. Just a little bit. Let's go and talk to some people. They're still doing some stuff. Bash. Hello, Bash.
Hi. Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm okay, thank you.
You enjoyed the game today?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I'm not getting much there, am I? Apparently Jack's very talkative. Hello, Jack.
Phil,
Why are you talking to the
where
people
is he?
that don't like...
I've lost him. I have some news. Do you want to know?
Oh, there we go.
Right,
Yeah, I'll leave you alone now. Claire's going to talk.
Get down here, man. So Sheffield called for a late block. There is another name for it. I can't think what it is. It's late. I've been here all day. A late block after all of the whistles are completed. There was a hit done then. And so we have a penalty, and they won that review. Oh, God, I'm so rubbish at this. I'm so sorry. They won their official review anyway, so they retain their official review, and there is now somebody sitting in the bin with a green top as a result of it. That'll do. That gets the... Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. God. Oh, just quietly, Gempire straight. Gempire is like, okay, I'm on. Let's go.
You've got to take advantage of every time the opposing jammer is in the bin, you can just keep racking up those points. And it just makes it really hard for your opponents to actually try and hold, especially when there's two in the bin, but both are standing, and this is where it gets interesting.
We have pack deficit, and it is advantage Sheffield Steel in every which way for this jam.
Ooh. There we go. It looks like we got... Oh, is that... Waiting for the points to update. 6 points on the board there. So we're at 159 to 64 with 23 and a half minutes left to go. This is the fourth game. The fourth game. I mean,
4 games.
That's
Who's
a long
tired?
day.
Is anyone tired? Yeah. TSI, we are.
I'm not. More energy, come on.
It's Artemis and Pandemonium. We've seen these two pair up several times so far today, and pretty much every single time it's ended up like this.
2 fast jammers. Yeah. It's just whoever gets that advantage, and then you've got to come in and try and get some points.
Wow! Beautiful. That was that. Wow, no, it wasn't Wildcat. Who are you? I'm going to keep an eye.
Looks like an out of play call there at the back of the pack, and The Auld Rekkie jammer has got through.
Yes, Pandemonium taking
There's some
advantage of the
points.
confusion in the wall. Straight through, 4 points on the board. Wildcat taking a spill to the outside. Artemis taking a spill on the inside. And calling off that jam.
Obviously, the Sheffield bench there yelling for them to call the jam. I mean, again, Gig doesn't need a microphone.
Absolutely not. So we have Wince and Circuit Breaker. Very much enjoyed both of these jammers today. We have a full complement of blockers on track. Blockers offering defense to stop their opposing number getting through, but then also offering offense to help their own jammer get through. On this occasion, oh, I do love a little, what do we call them, a bean dip. I do love a little dip on the outside line, just ducking under the arms, and it's Circuit Breaker out with clear space between them and Wince.
And a nice smooth scoring pass all the way around.
Lovely jubbly, and it is a pack deficit to Sheffield Steel, and I tell you what, Circuit Breaker is taking full advantage.
Yeah, Circuit Breaker, the outside line, just taking it, it's just
Beautiful.
running with it, and it looks like another penalty for Sheffield. This is something Circuit Breaker will be taking advantage of.
Absolutely, and Wince only just now getting out of the pack. So with a real lack of blockers.
Oh, but that was a little bit of a cheeky little jump there at the end.
They got their
all
score
4
at the end.
points.
Nice,
Oh,
nice. And it's worth bearing in mind, even if there are blockers in the penalty box, if you get past one blocker on a scoring pass, you also steal all the points of the people in the penalty box. So it's not that, yeah, I know, right? I've been around a while. So it's not just about the people on track. They can't just get 2 points for the people on track. They'll also gather up the ones on the penalty box as well. That's why we can get a 4-point pass with only 2 people on track. Rules. I know, right? Are you impressed? I know stuff.
apparently so. I mean, you've been around this long enough, you learn a few things.
I don't like to say I've been around, but I've been around. Gempire did it bad. So Gempire State, first penalty, I think, for Gempire in this game. But it is all on Auld Rekkie now, and they are lead jammer. So it's Teapot Rebellion coming through, the only jammer on track as it stands. So Sheffield Steel will be building those walls, reinforcing them, riveting them, doing all that stuff that you do with metalwork.
And here we go, the jammer for Sheffield has returned to the track.
Beautiful. And that's where the star stash is really handy, because you can come out of the penalty box, and as far as our blocker is concerned, are you a jammer? Are you not? Are you a blocker? I'm not sure. And you can just get through and sneak it out. Lovely work there. So that was 3 points on the board to Auld Rekkie. Gempire with that penalty, meaning that they didn't score on that pass. It's 166 points to 83. And we have 20 minutes of roller derby left today, and then we can all go home. Or go to the after party.
I'm going home. I'm very
going
tired.
home.
Very tired.
So it's Pandemonium and Artemis again.
And there we go. That's a nice lead jammer out there for Pandemonium.
Oh, Artemis, beautiful.
I mean, these walls, you can tell, are formidable, but these jammers are finding those little gaps.
Absolutely.
Sometimes that's all you need. You just need that little gap to sneak through.
That was delightful. As we saw in your game, Walter Fight, it literally is centimetres that is required, and jammers will skip and dance their way down, and it's the inside line every damn time, right?
I think I need feet. I need feet to get through.
I need everyone to get the hell off the track.
Just let me through. Just let me have a run. I'm not a jammer. I do it occasionally.
You do a very good impression of one, though.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
It's very tiring. I admire the jammers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that is some cheeky little footwork from Circuit Breaker there. That inside line was just wide open.
And Winter's like, damn it, that was my move. Coming around, super. I love it when the jammers are coming in. Woo-hoo-hoo.
In points and call.
Yikes.
It was only 1
Just
point,
the one,
but
hey, we know games where it's just been down to 1 point, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
1 point at the end of the day is all you need to do because the other team didn't score anything.
Yep. And that could be the difference between winning and losing. I've been there. It's great when it's a 1 point victory, not so much when it's a 1 point defeat.
We had one game in Scotland which came down to the last jam, and I think we managed to pull it out. They were 5 points ahead. We managed to get an 8 point jam to finish the game out and got like a 3 point win. Oh, it was so
good,
close.
right?
It was so
good.
close.
Feels good. What also feels good is when you get lead jammer just like that, just like Empire State. Out of the pack, everyone on track, and just, oi! Like, what is wrong with us, really? That we take hits like that and then jump straight back up. There is something actually wrong with us, and I love it.
Yeah, we keep doing it.
Yeah, we get up and we go for more. So Empire takes a monster hit right into the right shoulder, and then just comes out and continues. Seriously. A Gigantor's not impressed at all. He's just like, get me some more points. I want some more.
And Empire is making the most of that situation there.
Mad pack situation, and it's Kilja. Kilja, that's a great name. Kilja.
Very good name.
Very good name. Oh, we're having a chat.
Team timeout.
Team timeout.
Auld Rekkie just having a bit of a conflab, pull themselves back together. Don't worry, it's not enough time for me to come and annoy you. It's fine.
Yeah, we're not going yet.
I might send Claire up there later.
Oh no, I've done my singing for today. I'm not singing anymore.
Oh, remember that game we did where I rapped? That was fun.
We did the Fresh Prince, did we not?
I
Or was it
did.
Vanilla Ice? I can't remember which one.
It was a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air
Fresh
theme
Prince of
song.
Bel-Air.
That's my song. Maybe I'll break it out.
I think you should.
Maybe on an
There's
official
time.
review. We're going to have a bit of a...
And there's space. Go for it.
On an official review, though, not...
Oh, okay.
I need a bit of time.
You need to plan it. I've done MC Hammer singing and I've done Bon Jovi. I think I'm done. Like, no one needs any more.
Oh, we've got... We need a duet. That's what we need to figure out. We need to figure out a duet.
Especially for you. Bit of Kylie and Jason. Let's take it back to the 80s.
That's showing our age.
Yeah.
But you're only 30. How do you know that song?
I do love you. Artemis and Pandemonium.
You
Pack
really
on the
don't need a
pivot line.
microphone.
You are?
You really don't need a microphone.
I know.
And that's me saying that.
Artemis coming out on top on this one. Oh, lightsaber just about holding it in space, but not able to stop Artemis. And it is 26. Who's that's Pandemonium in it?
Oh, smooth on that inside line. But straight around the outside there for Auld Rekkie. That is 2 4-point passes.
Anything you can do, I can do also. Inside and outside and call off the jam. Oh no, or run it. Ruin my song. Yeah, 20 minutes to go. Whoa!
There was a mid-air call off there. She was tapping the
Style.
hips as she got knocked flying.
So for the new people here, that was mint, right? That was good. Did you enjoy that? We do like to throw these shapes and make it all look really dramatic and effective. But we have lots of safety equipment on, so it does look like it hurts. Sometimes it hurts, but it doesn't hurt as much as you might think it does until the next morning when you realize your kneecaps are jelly. Oh, goodness me. Can you tell the coffee's kicked in? Sorry. Oh, Wince nearly went for a little bit of offense off the jam line, but somebody was too quick, and that somebody was Circuit Breaker. Straight out of the pack, it is your lead jammer for Auld Rekkie, and coming in super hot. Straight into the shoulders of Lunatric and Petra.
Oh, and that is the jam called. Points were on the board. There's full 4 points up on the board for Auld Rekkie, 0 for Sheffield.
So it's Teapot and Gempire. And a bit of a tussle on that pivot line.
Oh, Gempire straight on that inside line.
How?
That was some fancy manoeuvring.
How? And the thing was, the blocker who had that inside line was looking at Gempire to say, "You're out," and Gempire was like, "I'm not." Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, Gempire getting called. I was wondering why the call-off hadn't happened. Gempire getting called on a penalty, so it is a power jam to Teapot Rebellion. I wouldn't mind another apex jump.
And we've got a full 2-minute jam here.
Look at them come. It's like the cavalry. Du-du-du-du-du-du. Here they come. This is why I'm not allowed out unsupervised.
Nice. And that is a great pass there by Teapot Rebellion. And we've got a big fight here with... this is why we wear this protective equipment. Oh, me and Clearly Psycho here, we've been hit many a time, and it's,
And we hit each other.
Yeah, well, I still have a scar. I have a scar from this one on my arm, through my tattoo. This one has scarred me for life.
You are welcome. Can't find it though. It's like, oh yeah, you scarred me, but I can't see it. Okay, that's me. Shall I initial it for you? Yeah, get me to sign it. Yeah. Anyway, sorry,
Scarred
enough
for
about
life.
tattoos and scars. Teapot Rebellion is having the jam of all jams. 16-point jams. I'm just wondering if there's a few more to go on this.
And that was that complete jam ran to its completion.
Whoa, that was a monster jam for Auld Rekkie. 16-point jam there for Teapot Rebellion. 12 points for Gempire State.
And we're just under 12 minutes to go. Did you just have your phone?
My phone just said Sky News. Breaking news. Hang on.
So we have pandemonium for Auld Rekkie. Yeah.
Wins with the biggest and most emphatic call-off. Make no mistake, I am calling off the jam.
You've got to make it clear. Like you want to make sure the referees see it, because you do not want to give them any chance to get even a single point.
Absolutely.
Every single point matters.
And look at the scoreboard. We have Sheffield Steel have broken the double century, 201 points. Woo! We're happy about that. Auld Rekkie on 117, but the momentum really has been with Auld Rekkie on a lot of these jams in the second half.
And this is why you can never call a game over until it is over.
Absolutely. Case in question.
There's a chance we could get some violent aggressive jamming here. Someone's going to try and find some point, any little gap they can to get through, and the jam is called.
I like how all the rest went to put their hands on their heads and say, oh my God, this is going to be painful. But it wasn't. It was fine.
And it looked like that was a 0-0 jam in the end.
Do you know, that's probably the only one we've had all day, in fact. I don't know if I've done a 0-0 all day.
But it looks like we did end up with a Sheffield jammer go to the bin.
Oh, whoops, and that's Artemis. So Artemis is going to come out of this bin full of hell and fury. We've got a timeout being called by Gigantor for Sheffield Steel.
So it's just a timeout, so I still don't have time to go and run around talk to people.
You could do a rap, though. You could, if you really wanted to.
Oh, go on then.
Go on then. Right, where are we going?
I mean, I've got to do the beatbox? No, I'll just stay here. If I've got to do... So... In West Philadelphia, born and raised on a playground is where I spent most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing on coal and shooting some b-ball outside of school when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighbourhood. I got in one little fight, my mum got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, my license plate was fresh with a license. The license plates are fresh with the dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say this cab was rare, but I thought, hey, forget it, you're home to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house around 7 or 8 and I yelled to the cabbie, you're home, smell you later. I looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as a Prince of Bel Air.
Beautifully timed. It's like you've timed that to be 30 seconds to the moment. Beautiful. Very nice. Do you feel better now?
I feel good.
There, good. Anybody else? Anyone have a poem?
Roller derby karaoke.
Yeah? A motivational quote? No? Okay. We'll talk about this instead. Whoop, whoop.
One I'd really like to do is the I'm a very model of a modern Major General. I'd like to do that one fast, but...
I can do that one, but I'm not doing it here.
You can? Oh, go on then. Okay. Next official review.
Me and my daughters can do the entire Hamilton soundtrack from start to finish. Just saying. Humble brag.
I think you need to prove it.
Nope. Right, here we go. Right, so let's talk about some roller derby just for a second, because whilst we've been yakking and rapping and doing all sorts, Circuit Break has been scoring points and making an absolute mischief of themselves. Getting tangled up with their own blockers, which happens because blockers are also on track and they're valid people.
Blockers do what they need to do. They get in the way. That's what they are meant to do.
They programmed.
So sometimes they block the people they're not meant to block, but it happens.
It happens. That was lovely. So Artemis went a one-on-one with Stella and Raska. I do love it when blockers chest face.
If there's two of them and one of them, is that really one-on-one?
2-on-1.
There you go.
It was lots of symmetrical numbers. But when blockers give you your chest, it's just like, let's go.
Yeah, if you get a chest, you never give someone the chest. You just run through it.
Yep. Oh, it's my favourite voice. I should get Petra on the microphone, then you'll all know what I'm talking about. Like, literally, Petra could read me the telephone directory and I'll just be like, it's so delicious. But I distracted Petra last time I said all these nice things, so I'm going to stop. So Petra Janet, just taking a spill on that inside line. On the outside line, however, Auld Rekkie, and it's Max coming through super hot and is your lead jammer. And the space between the two jammers. So Max with an opportunity to pour some points on the board, make a dent in that differential. Oh my God, Petra.
I was going to...
Oh, did we get some points in there? Yeah, Petra snuck 2.
Yeah, 2 to 3.
And Max got 3. Oh.
I mean, again, this is still not that far a game. Like this, these games, this is where they get exciting because they can turn.
Definitely. All it really takes is for a bit of a penalty spiral, for a bit of, if there were anybody who was struggling with too many penalties, you're allowed 6, and on the 7th you get sent to the bin forever. You're never allowed to get out again. Oh, Gem! Beautiful from Gempire State. But while Sheffield maintain these lead jammers and hold on to the points and kill the clock, the game is theirs. But Auld Rekkie have got their own intents, and they will want to win this game also. But what they've got to do is keep people out of the penalty box.
And it does look like we have a power jam situation now. Auld Rekkie jammer is sitting in the bin. This is something Sheffield are going to want to take advantage of and get as many points up on the board as they can.
See, I'm coming away from today and I'm like, right, I want to be able to do inside line work like Mario, and I want to be able to do Pegasus and kind of bounce off my blockers' backs like Gempire State. They're like my 2 kind of key takeaways today.
I mean, with what you've been doing recently, throwing sandbags at cars and all that sort of stuff, you just smashed through the middle, mate.
But my strong woman name now is Break Stuff. For a very appropriate reason, yeah.
I mean, you threw a sandbag at a car.
I threw it through a car window, actually.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, thank you.
And there we go. That is that jam done. And we are down to under 6 minutes to go.
And another 14-point jam there. Another big scoring jam there for Sheffield Steel.
And we have an official review.
Oh, right.
Off you go.
Off I go.
I'll go and do something over here.
Some kind of approximation of roughly what's being said in here.
Hello again, I'm back. You've missed me, haven't you? I mean, most of you are probably thinking, just stay sat down, you mad thing. But hey, we'll come over here. I haven't said a lot of you lot up for a while. Let's come and talk to you people over here. There's a person here we'll talk to. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
You enjoying yourself?
A little bit.
That's you know, it's a long day. It's a long day. You, sir. I mean, this is a dangerous thing. Giving this man a live mic, I mean, it could be really funny. I don't think I'll risk it. I don't think I'll risk it. Yeah, very wise. What else can we do? We can go on. We're still talking and keep going up and keep going up and keep going up. Most of the stalls are packed up now, so hopefully everyone bought lots of stickers. Did everyone do good up here? Everyone good? All the stalls good? Everyone's had good time up here? Everyone made lots of money? There's some enthusiasm up here. Not much. Mr. Shocker, did you make lots of money?
I made loads of money.
And did people buy stickers off you?
They bought so many stickers.
I hope lots of people bought stickers off them. Oh, are we done?
Where is he? I've lost him again.
Oh, there is still raffle prizes. If you've unclaimed raffle prizes, get yourself to claim the raffle prize.
Well, you
anyway,
get down here.
I've got to go back there now.
We have work to do.
I am working. You start talking.
All right, so the official review was called by Sheffield Steel. They wanted a high block to be upscaled to an egregious block, a high block, but it was not seen that way by the referees, so Sheffield lose their official review. And that's that. You've done your cardio for today. You don't need to be doing stairs as well.
It's fun though.
So Pandemonium, whoa, taking a spill on the outside, but Worsley Jammer took the 3 points, called off the jam, held Wince to 0, so it was a 3-0 jam, winning jam 4, Auld Rekkie. And we're down to the final 5 minutes. Can everyone go, oh, are we sad?
I think everyone wants to go home now. It's been a long day of roller derby.
Day. We've earned our food tonight, that is for certain. I'm quite sad. I've had a lovely time.
I mean, you were skiving, you didn't turn up until the second game.
I know, right?
Oh, I've got to see my child.
I've got
Excuses.
to see my child and have breakfast. Very, very posh. Yes, I'm fab. Guess who paid for breakfast, though?
Oh, well, that's standard.
I know. One day. So Artemis and Circuit Breaker.
I mean, this has been the formidable pair. Both of these jammers, as a pair on track, you know it's going to be a fast-paced jam.
Absolutely.
And there's no telling who is going to get out.
No, it has been backwards and forwards the whole game. But that's how I prefer it.
That's exactly what we want to see. We want to see these jammers battling each other. We want to see them fighting their way to the front. Speaking
of which, we have a pivot line start. We have Teapot Rebellion and Gempire State. Talk about knocking lumps out of each other. Gempire State just doesn't matter for walls, just straight through the middle on those toes, driving through those walls, and is your lead jammer.
But we do have there Auld Rekkie out. That is Teapot Rebellion is out. But the jam gets called before any points get put on the board for Auld Rekkie.
4-0.
And we have another official review. You know what? I'm going to stay here for this one. I don't need to run up those stairs again. I mean, I could go and talk to John, but we know it won't end well. But has everyone had a good time? I know it's been a long day, but we had fun. And anyone who hasn't seen roller derby before, are you going to come back and watch it again? I mean, you're going to be playing it again, but that's the thing. I mean, this is a very interesting sport, and obviously we've had a couple of years where we couldn't do anything. We came back, and you know, some of these teams fell apart and came back. Others, unfortunately, have gone away, but new teams have formed, new teams have strengthened, and that's the beauty of this game. You will see teams just keep going when they can. You'll see people move team to team and rebuild. And obviously the support we get off everyone, I mean, there's not a lot of people support this game, but the ones who do are dedicated, and we thank you for that. So give yourselves a round of applause, everyone. Thank you very much for supporting everyone today. And like another shout out to all the officials, because the officials, again, make sure we do it. And a big shout out to the medics, because they keep us safe while we do this. And just thank you to everyone. I mean, we've got, what, 5 minutes to go? 3 minutes to go even. And yeah, it's been a long day, but it's been a great day. It's been great to get events like this back. No, there will be others. You're going to get the World Cups will happen. You'll get the Men's European Championships will happen. You get all of these events happening. Try and get them to when you want to get them. And the more you attend, the more we can do. So there we go. Back over to Claire to find out what's going on.
I've forgotten. So, no, I have remembered. It's fine. It's fine. I've got it. Okay, so an official review was called by Auld Rekkie. They wanted a penalty to be assessed on the orange jammer for forearms. The rest didn't see it as a forearms, so the Auld Rekkie lose their official review. So are we done for official reviews today?
I believe we are.
Thank God for that.
But there is... Wince is out there as lead jammer.
This is a former GB junior skater, don't you know?
Oh.
Yeah,
see,
this is
the future of roller derby
future.
really is in good hands.
Absolutely.
There is some phenomenal skaters who are coming up through these junior divisions. And again, support these junior divisions, because these are the future of roller derby.
Absolutely.
You see some phenomenal skaters who have been skating for 10 years, 12 years, since they were like literally babies. As soon as they could put skates on, they have done, and they are phenomenal. It's not like some of us who didn't put the skates on until we're like 30.
Hello.
Yeah, you've just turned 30, shut up.
Yeah, there is actually a Junior World Cup going on. I don't know if people are aware, in France this summer. So unfortunately, due to COVID, the Junior World Cup that should have taken place in 2020 obviously was cancelled. But for some skaters who made that GP squad in 2019, 2020, they never got their moment. Their World Cup, they aged out before the World Cup came round for them. It's a damn shame, but I don't think we need to worry about Wince. I reckon we'll be seeing Wince in a GB shirt in the future, for sure.
And here we go, we have Artemis and Circuit Breaker up on our jam line once again.
Again. People will talk.
This will be fast.
Yeah, are you ready?
Here
Hold
we
on
go.
to your hats, guys. Here we go. God, I wasn't kidding neither. Artemis is like, in? Not quite, not sure.
Lead was got, however, they did come off track, but they did manage to sneak lead right before.
Lovely
There we
work,
go, and
Artemis.
through the pack, that is officially lead.
Sweet. Oh, a big, very assertive whistle. Big whoop said something bad happened.
We have a penalty. It looks like, oh, no, Auld Rekkie now have a jam, well, not a jammer swap, a blocker swap in the bin, and they are just, looks like they're running this jam as there's more points up on the board.
Circuit Breaker and Artemis doing laps. This is where they've been most of the afternoon. Coming into both of their walls pretty much at the same time. Who's going to break through first? Lovely bit of offensive assist there from Lunatric.
And there's the jam called. Looking at the time on the clock, it looks like we've got time for one more jam. There's just over 30 seconds left. And between every jam, we do have a 30-second break. And we're going to guarantee that next jam with a timeout. The gig was making sure we got that last jam in.
Because you haven't done enough work today. Giganto's like, no, we're going to do another one. Let's do one more jam. So that was an 11-point jam there for Sheffield, still 6 points for Auld Rekkie. I do love it when both teams are pouring points on at the same time. Makes me very happy inside. So we're going to start this final jam. A blocker apiece in the bin, but one is standing. That means they have 10 seconds or less to serve. Our jammer seated will have more than 10 seconds. Roughly how many do you reckon? Roughly? How many you got? The whole jam, you're just going to stay there? You just got there. Oh dear.
Just got this. That's a full 30 seconds.
So 30 seconds.
And here we go, the last 10 seconds of this timeout. The teams are getting back on track, ready to go. And we have Wince and Teapot Rebellion up on the jam line. Oh.
I like the Sheffield Steel fan, like #1 fan. It's just. I want one of them in my team. I want a fan.
And
Personally,
there was that inside line, some fancy footwork by Wince, that inside line taking lead jammer.
So Sheffield Steel taking lead jam for potentially the final jam of this game. Taking control, my goodness, why not take out one blocker when you can take out two, right?
Well, Wince has got through with some power,
Woo!
smashing their way through. Well, Teapot Rebellion is chasing them down.
Getting faster and faster. How have you got the energy for this?
And the jam is called. And that is the end of the game. We've got our unofficial score at the moment of 249 to 143. Still unofficial score. It's got to wait for everything to get tallied up, finished off, signed off by the officials.